Hi, hello, and welcome. My name is Andrew L. Brown Jr., affectionately known as Andy, 2639. I'm so very happy you've taken the time to tune in to my video blog. And I want to first and foremost say thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who has supported me. The tremendous support has been wonderful, and I'm glad people are actually beginning to understand the importance of having Legal Shield and exactly how Legal Shield works, and being able to utilize it and putting it to good use and finding the benefit of it. So again, I want to say thank you for people that are signing up. Thank you, because I actually think it's something that's great, and it's a great benefit, and I'm glad people are understanding it, and I'm glad because I feel like I have the opportunity to help people, people be better, and so be better and make their lives better. And I think this is a tool that can do that. So again, I thank you. I thank you for listening, and I thank you for thinking yourself important enough to make this move. And I know for some it's a very difficult thing to understand, and so I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of those who are making who have made the decision to join in and understand the importance of it. For the rest of you, this is why I have these discussions, and I hope that you'll begin to understand the importance of it and actually utilize it. Again, thank you so much. Parents are signing up, students, families are signing up all over Georgia, and I'm glad about it because it's something that everyone needs. And of course, you know my hierarchy of importance. I believe every family in Georgia needs to have this, and especially the students. I had a special edition, which you can listen to, why I believe it's so vitally important for students, but I also believe every family, everyone in the state of Georgia should have it. And so again, for those who have heard the message, have got the message, and have responded, I appreciate you. And everyone else, we're going to work on this, and hopefully you'll begin to see the value of having this. I always want to begin by saying thank you because I believe that it's important. So thank you again, thank you again, thank you again. And I always want you to do two things when you're done listening to my video blog. And the first, of course, is to go to andylegal.info. That's my site. And I want you to go there, and I want you to click on the tab that says Andy Legal Email Crew. Sign up for the email crew. I'll give you updates. I'll send you inspiring things. And it will also have a lot of giveaways. There'll be times that you might just get an email and say, hey, I'm giving away whatever it is. And so there's going to be giveaways. It's going to be it's going to be an interesting, interactive experience, and I want you to be a part of it. So andylegal.info, sign up for the email crew. And then, of course, andylegal.com will be your next step, and sign up for Legal Shield. So I want you to do that and get yourself on the Legal Shield side. And today I want to talk a little bit briefly about the importance of having Legal Shield once again. There are certain things that I've found. I've talked with people. I've been a part of Legal Shield for several years, and I've kind of done my own little research. It's unofficial, obviously. I don't have a board of scientists and all of that stuff and documenting it and things like that. But in my conversations with people, I found there's always been one theme, and one main theme, and then off of that there are other things that piggyback off of that. But the one main thing that has people have a certain mentality. Again, this is what I'm leading to. People have a certain mentality when it comes to having a lawyer and a law firm on your side. And I think our mentality stems from, number one, not being able to afford a lawyer for things that we should have had a lawyer for. In other words, there's some things that we bypass. We just don't deal with a lawyer, even though we feel like, hey, If I had a lawyer, I could discuss my options with the lawyer. But then again, that mindset says you can't afford it, which is not true because you have Legal Shield now. But your mindset has been set and has formulated that idea. And so stuff that happens now, you don't even consider it. Again, that's why I said it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset change. It's a mind shift that you're going to have to make to understand that, hey, I have access. And all it is about is having access. Before, it's expensive. So you wouldn't even attempt to go get a lawyer or even seek a lawyer's advice unless you knew was something big. Oh, I'm going to get a big lump sum of money from it. But then there's other things that happen. There are everyday issues that are just as important, and infractions and things where you feel violated. You wouldn't have gone traditionally to a law firm because you know that the cost would be too astronomical. Now you can. Now you have access. So that's another thing when I say mindset change. You have access to a lawyer. You pay a monthly fee for a family plan or individual plan. And in that monthly fee, of course, there's certain things that are going to be covered. And if additional things are needed, then you can add them at that time. Most people don't find themselves, arrested or anything like that. And even if you do, you still have access to a law firm. But there's other things that go on in the course of a day, in the course of a week, which don't result in that. They're just things where you just feel violated, and you want to know, what can I do? Is there anything that I can do? What does the law say about this? And instead of just hoping and wishing and thinking and say, well, maybe my friend knows a lawyer, maybe I'll ask them and see what's about. But time is moving on. If a situation occurred, the best time to begin is when it happens, or as close to when it happens as possible. So you have an incident, you feel violated. The best time to call a lawyer is when you're in it, or as close to when you were in it as possible. Everything is fresh in your mind at that time. And that's the best time, because then if there's questions that I ask, you can bring up detailed information. You could say, this is what happened, this is what's happened. Oh, I need to go get this. Or even if there's something that say, get somebody's name or do whatever, and you didn't know to do it, you're in it, and you've called your Legal Shield lawyer. Oh, I need to go back and do this right quick because I'm in this situation. I'm in this situation at the moment, or the situation has just occurred. It's fresh in my mind. And now you're not wrestling around trying to find someone weeks later for something that happened, and now you have to recount the information the best you can in your mind, even though you were mad about it or upset about it or hurt about it. Hurt. But the bottom line is, with Legal Shield, you have your Legal Shield card, hopefully in your wallet or purse. And what you can do is, that's the best, is contact a lawyer. The best time is when you're in it. In it being a situation, and you have a question as to what you can do and what recourse or what can I do based on the law. Then you're not waiting a couple of weeks and hoping that you run into someone that where you can afford to have a lawyer. You have a lawyer now. You have a law firm on your side, so you can make that call, and you can utilize that number, because again, the best time to begin your case, because everyone else, as I stated before, they have a law team on their side. You should have a law firm on your side as well. Why I say that? In these times, I say it again, these times are great. These are wonderful times. They're different. It's a different time. Nothing wrong with it. It's a good time. But I think you also need to think yourself important enough. I think myself important enough that if I find myself in a situation, that I need to be able to get myself, do what's best for myself. what's going to be the best in the long run for me, and I need to get in that alignment as soon as possible. And the best way to do that is to be able to contact someone who knows what the law says and can give you some best advice. And then again, like I said before, then you're going to have to decide, hey, I'm going to do this, I'm not going to do this, whatever. You get the final say so. So the bottom line is, but now you could present it and they can say, well, you know what, that's really not illegal in the state of Georgia, or it is illegal, or here's what they should have done, or here's what they could have done, or here's what you can do. Here's some options for you. But at least now you can explain your situation to someone and have them give you information based on the law. What can I do legally? And then you could form a plan as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Not waiting a week trying to find someone, hoping you run this person, hoping you run that person. More time has gone, and the distance has spread between that incident that may have occurred. Time is spreading. So the sooner you contact the lawyer, the sooner you start to work out a plan, the better. And what the best way is, you don't need to wait for something to happen. Another mindset shift. That's another thing that people have always told me. Well, what do I need a lawyer for? Mindset change. Time to get a mindset change. You don't have to wait for an incident. You have your Legal Shield lawyer. If something happens, you can pull out the card. You can call the number and get the information that you need. You don't have to wait for something to happen. That's the worst time. Why is it the worst time, I say? Because now you are, a lot of times you might even be emotional and you don't have someone readily available. Now your time is lapsing. And what's happening is now you got to find a lawyer, and now you're thinking, oh my goodness, how much is it going to cost? And you, again, that mindset, which now you're going to shift it because you have Legal Shield. It's affordable. It's affordable. And so change your mind. Number two, you don't have to wait for an incident to occur. That's the worst time to try to find and seek legal help. You need to have that already lined up. So now you're calling quicker. Your response time to a situation is quicker, and it's going to benefit you the best in the long run. So again, the best time to seek legal advice is as close to when you're in it being the situation, as possible. Call when you're in it. Give attention to it. Find out which steps you need to take and make sure they're the proper steps, the accurate steps that's going to what? Benefit you in the long run. So that's kind of my focus. That is my focus for today, and I'm glad that you took the time to listen. I hope I'm making a difference with some of you who are out there like, well, I don't know. You don't have to wait for something to happen. You don't have to wait for something to happen, because then that lapse of time, then you're thinking about it, second guessing yourself, wondering about it. Time lapses. You have a lawyer already in place, and it's affordable. It's a monthly affordable fee. And if something occurs, and hopefully not, then you have access to a lawyer. Plus, in some other video blogs, I will be discussing more in depth about some of the other services. Yeah, there's other services that lawyers can do for you. There's other services. You didn't do it. Why? Again, that mindset change. First, like I said, what I found with most people, I can't afford it. So that blocks a whole lot of stuff that you should have had lawyers do, or you should have a law firm for, but you didn't, because you had that mindset block going on. And so there's some other services. We're going to talk about that. You can put those things in motion and just change, again, your mindset. Your mindset. You have access now. And that's the other thing I think is just really important. You have access to a law firm. Think yourself important enough to take care of yourself and do what's in your best interest. Again, my name is Andrew L. Brown Jr., affectionately known as Andy 2639. Again, after you watch my video blog, Go back, check out some of the other video blogs that I have on the website. That's andylegal.info. And while you're checking out the blogs, you can also sign up to be on the email crew. I'm excited about that. And then after you do that, of course, andylegal.com. What do I do there, you say? Sign up for Legal Shield. I'm excited about it. Andy loves the people. Andy loves to help the people. So please take advantage of this. Take some time to rethink your old thinking. Get a mindset change to the possibilities. Because the possibilities can be endless almost. Because there's things that you would not have done that now you have access to a law firm and you can do. Think yourself important enough. So take care. Wish you all the best and your highest success. And I'll see you on the Legal Shield side. Take care. God bless.